So researchers say that kids who live less than a third of a mile away from high traffic roads were twice as likely to fail communication skills tests. Living near roads means they're exposed to air pollution and exhaust systems. They also found that exposure in the womb was associated with a higher likelihood of delays in motor skills like hand-eye coordination, crawling, and walking.
Wow. But I'll say this: there's a such thing called environmental racism.
Yes, there is.
And everything that's the dirtiest or the loudest or the things that people don't want, they dump in our communities, and it has an adverse. I remember when I grew up, it was a cluster of Hodgkin's disease. There's like 5 people in a 4-block radius that had Hodgkin's disease. And nobody ever came and did a study. And so look at the inner cities. The children have asthma.
That's right.
And diabetes, like all those things. Well, asthma specifically, that's associated, and a lot of cancers. And it's like the high. I thought it was the wires and the fact that they live close to so many. You didn't have to go. You went to. You lived in Cerritos.
He's looking like I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's why we got out.
Right. We don't have that problem.
That's why I carry my own makeup.
So employees.
What do you think? Like, what do you think that is? What do you
What's
attribute that to? That these kind of things go on to, like, do you think that that's a cause and effect?
I most definitely think so. I don't think it's a coincidence.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Well, that, and then of course there's lack of fresh food and organic foods and things like that in those neighborhoods. It's very sad.
But it's weird because gentrification is weird because it means black people got enough money to move out, white people have enough money to move in, but they bring fresh fruits and whole foods with them. The worst you're gonna get from white people move back into Trader Joe's. That's it.
Once they remodel your old kitchen, your ass is out.
We're gonna have to get rid of this Magic Johnson Theater. Let's just put an AMC there.
I think the question is though, how can we change it? How can we make a difference in that way?
I think that we have to make businesses understand that our communities are just as viable with us in them as them. Because we still go to the same places to get the same things. Like your wife, and there's certain places she shop for her family's food. She knows the value of having organic foods. There's certain places we have to go to all these places to be entertained. So we have to leave where we're at. The problem is when they come back, they just bring everything that we go to get back with them.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other thing is, I just read something this morning that was talking about how, big corporations are giving tax breaks and incentives to go into these neighborhoods that, of course, a lot of black people can't afford to start these businesses, but they give them all those breaks to go in and start these companies.
Yeah.
So employees who deliver service with a smile may be more likely to drink heavily.
Hell yeah.
That's what they laughing about.
A study found people in public-facing jobs who often force a grin or resist an eye roll were more likely to hit the bottle at the end of the day.
Hey, look at this.
Researchers believe those who have to control their emotions at work, such as nurses and call center workers, may feel like they can let loose when they get home because they've been fake grinning all day.
Yeah. You getting this, Charlie?
So you're not going to believe this story, but
These
this is really crazy. Yeah, and speaking of that, there was a woman in China who thought that fresh fruits, this particular woman, thought that fresh fruits were so nutritious and would do her no harm that she injected a smoothie into her veins. Now, the woman blended a smoothie of 20 different types of fruits and said that she made it into a drip, and she suffered severe damage to her liver, kidney, heart, and an infection that she got. Well, what do you mean, why?
But this woman was brain damaged before she did it.
That you've ordered somewhere? She actually made an IV drip out of that and dripped it into her veins. You can't do
mix that with your blood. That goes straight to your heart.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That is no good at all.
I'll be going to Jamba Juice from now on.
Just don't put it in your veins.
Yeah, use
put
it
like
that, bro. That's it.
Right.
Drink
Use
it.
a straw.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to say it again.
Okay.
You missed it. I'm not going to say it again.
Smart.
Right, Morris?
Yeah. I see.
Not going to get me.
I would have known that would hurt. Did you know that it could hurt you, Shirley?
Sepsis, multiple organ failure.
You can't put anything in your veins?
You can put anything in your veins.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So why would you not believe
Smoothie.
that a smoothie? Think about it. You're talking about what? Probably almond milk, strawberries, blueberries, protein. You can't put. First of all, how big was that needle?
Veins. Yeah, not in your veins.
Why would you put that in your veins?
You have to digest it to get into your bloodstream. You can't put it directly into your bloodstream.
You guys didn't learn that at the Londale
You got to
School?
inject that in the bottom of your foot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Black Jay.
Yeah. You can tell he from Baltimore.
Yes.
DC, man. Don't do me like
How
that.
would you know that?
We're doing The Wire with fruit and vegetables. That's weird to me.
Tell him. Will you help him, Morris?
Yeah,
Why is it weird to you though?
He was like, yeah, why is that weird?
Yeah, I would think that it was just only fruit. I thought only things like heroin could help you shooting in your veins. I didn't know a VA could. I didn't know that. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'm scared of needles. But
you know, Morris probably played a doctor before. He could help
Of
you
course,
out.
that's why
He did play a
because he
doctor.
did play a doctor. I thought he might be able to explain that.
And he nursed Jackie.
Nurse Jackie.
Yes.
He's knocking off a white woman.
See there?
That's serious.
That's why they hired him.
Well, you were knocking off a white woman.
I was in fact. Yeah.
That was part of the
Okay.
I
contract.
remember that.
How many? Okay.
Here we
Let
go.
me just ask, because you've been in all kind of networks.
Yeah.
How many people have you killed in the process of it? You killed a bunch with Steven Seagal, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
killed a bunch of people.
Yes.
Steven Seagal.
Yep. Bunch of people Steven Seagal.
Okay, how many white women have you knocked off in your professional endeavors?
On network television?
Yes.
No, in real life.
Right. I was like, wow. He set that up. I was like,
No,
wow.
there's network television. There's movies.
No.
He had the
Yeah.
first
The
question
combination
said,
of
Yeah,
it.
Will
the combination of movies.
Right.
Oh,
Entertainment.
only a couple. Only a
Right.
couple.
Really, is that on
Yeah.
purpose? You're like, I'm more chestnut. I can't even knock. I can't.
Well, it's been conscious a couple of times.
Right. Like
Yeah.
when? When was the contest?
There have been times when I've been consulted on casting choices.
Right. You know.
And I was like, I didn't feel it would be best.
Right.
Oh,
know,
really?
Because you are an icon. Like, to black women, you're the last soldier.
No, but
The
it's
last
true.
soldier.
Yeah, you're the
I'm
last.
sure you
Billy
heard
D.
that
Williams.
before.
We
I'm
lost-
sure
they
sisters
lost-
have walked up to you and said something.
Tay Diggs been going a long time.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Oh, no, Tay's not going. He's still here.
Oh no.
Wait a second, guys. Hold on
Black
now.
women are so mad at
Yeah,
him.
Really? Why?
You don't know
several
why.
reasons.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Political
I'm
mo.
going to stay away from that. I'm gonna stay away from that.
So it was choices. Why though?
It was choices because just the imagery on screen, you know. And when I did Nurse Jackie, it was one of the regular characters on the show. But there have been films to where I had made, I've made personal choices with the
because it would be what? Horrible. It would be,
No, it wouldn't be horrible. It would just not. I just would not want that image up on screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Not only that, you don't want to be in the
See,
airport.
those
First of all, Morris.
Yeah, those are handsome
You don't want that.
problems.
Yeah.
Ain't no regular dude got no problem like that.
I knocked off Sarah Huckabee. You give me
Oh wow.
End of scene.
I'd have a love scene with her. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, people feel whenever, first of all, whenever Mo's come in, where there's a lot of people that aren't normally on the set here, whenever there's and so you had to be aware that exists, right?
That what exists?
That people have a certain estimate, they feel a certain way about you, like you're theirs to them. You are, black women believe that you are theirs.
Yeah.
I feel that listen. I feel there's a certain responsibility,
Sure,
with the position that I've been given, with the
Doggy
opportunities.
style No,
I wasn't thinking about those positions
At the moment.
at the moment. Yes.
So you feel like it's a certain, because
It's a certain responsibility because
to your audience.
to audience, it even goes. It extends beyond that.
Right.
It goes even to a young actress that's going to get a chance to be in a movie,
Right.
To be a lead in a movie,
Right.
or to be in a significant role in a movie.
Right.
Oh, that's dope. to think
you have
like
to-
that.
so
That's
so it
so
goes
smart.
just even beyond just
You can't even
the imagery.
you can't even attack that. He just got.
No, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can't
Yeah,
go
did
anywhere
it the
with that.
right way.
That was a real Mueller report right there. That was so slick. I can't even say anything about
He
it.
redacted all of the bull.